Now, before we start this video, I ask you guys to be 100% open-minded. Because if there's a name that gets people up in arms, it's Colin Kaepernick, and anything that has to do with Colin Kaepernick. Either you're in or you're out. There just simply is no in-between when it comes to talking about Colin Kaepernick. And it is what it is. Now let's get into this video. Before we get started, I just can't wrap my mind around the concept that people of all walks of life actually believe that corporations and businesses actually care about their ethnicity or about the color of their skin. These corporations don't care about the black person, they care about the black person's money. So this whole target about Colin Kaepernick and all of this, I really doubt that Nike cares, but they saw an opportunity. They said, let's get Colin Kaepernick and we're gonna get money. We're gonna get paid. This is going to turn out as something that makes us look like we're revolutionary and things of that nature. So of course Nike would do something like that because they want to appease the black man to get the black man's money. It's a corporation. Everything a corporation does is for money. Remember that. We're living in an era where it's very easy to actually promote something for money. Let me give you an example. It is very easy to look at the NFL and say the NFL are the bad guys. Am I saying that I side with the NFL? No, I'm saying it's easy because it's obvious. And when something is obvious, that's obvious money. You see, it's obvious that Colin Kaepernick got blackballed by the NFL. I don't care if you're white, black, or whatever. Listen, a Latino man is telling you, and I'm looking at this objectively, it is truthfully, painfully obvious that Colin Kaepernick got blackballed from the NFL. Why? Because there are players in the NFL that are worse than Colin Kaepernick. Listen, Colin Kaepernick ain't all that to me. But there are players in the NFL that are worse than Colin Kaepernick that have no business being in the NFL, period. Now, whether you believe that Colin Kaepernick got blackballed because of his stance or whether you believe he got blackballed for another reason, that's really ultimately on you. Or if you say he sucks, listen, again, if you say that he sucks and that's the reason he got blackballed and he's not getting signed because he sucks, again, why are there other players getting signed? Now, you might say, oh, he's a distraction. Okay, fine, valid point. Nevertheless, distraction or not, the man got blackballed. So it's obvious that the man got blackballed. And so Nike sees this and goes, whoa, Colin Kaepernick got blackballed. So let's make an ad and let's say that you can do all things, whatever the ad said, you can do whatever, or Nike just do it, whatever the case may be. I'll check the ad later. But the point is this. Nike saw an opportunity, an obvious opportunity, and they said, let's make this ad and let's make Colin Kaepernick the head of it. Now, here's a fun fact. The courts actually ruled against the NFL in dismissing Colin Kaepernick's case. Why did they rule against the NFL? Simple. Because it is obvious. It is obvious, painfully obvious that Colin Kaepernick is getting blackballed. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to see that. And listen, I'll go as far as to say that something is wrong with you. Something is really wrong with you if you can't see Colin Kaepernick is getting blackballed. I mean, it is what it is. Another example can be of something obvious is when a corporation goes against Trump, or should I say one of the endorsed athletes. For example, LeBron James. You see, LeBron James is called as Muhammad Ali II simply because of his stance against Donald Trump. But that's easy to go against Donald Trump. It's obvious. Everybody's against Donald Trump. So it is very easy for you to say, oh, Donald Trump's a bum or Donald Trump is dividing us. You're not saying anything special. You're just saying it because it's easy to say it. And then Nike gets the opportunity to sell apparel like equality this, equality that, and it just all goes down together. You see how this works? You diss a politician, you diss a corporation like the NFL because it's obvious that they're wrong in certain aspects, then you make money off of it. I wonder how much money LeBron gets off of those equality t-shirts every time he disses Donald Trump. And for me personally, making this controversial video, it's just kind of obvious to me what Nike is doing. Nike is doing this because it brings in money. Now, a lot of people are saying we're going to blackball Nike and we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But now they look as racist. See what I'm saying? Now they look like racist, and now Nike looks like they're doing the right thing, and it looks like those people that said, I don't agree with this, now they look like the bad guys, and now Nike looks like the good guys. And so now Nike can say something along the lines like not everybody supports equality and equal rights, etc., etc., and now they sell even more apparel. So through all this controversy, Nike still wins, and they did it because it makes them money. Now, this video either did one or two things so far. The video made you go, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe these corporations don't care about us. They just care about our money. Or this video somehow, some way made you go, oh, JP is a racist because JP is not supporting the cause. And since when was me not supporting a corporation because I feel like their motives aren't impure, me not supporting the cause? I just look at the bigger picture. And all of you guys are going to have to start looking at the bigger picture. Don't idolize any of these athletes. Take it as what they are. Athletes, and maybe they do some good here and there, but don't fall into the trap that these guys are heroes or that corporations are trying to benefit you, because at the end of the day, money is what they're after, and controversy pays. And look at everybody up in arms because of this Colin Kaepernick situation. Look at how everybody's reacting. ESPN First Take, FS1 Undisputed, you got the Charlemagne show, whatever you call it, the donkey of the day. You got all of these networks talking about it. And personally, all I can say about this is look at it from an objective standpoint and ask yourself, is everybody's motives pure, or is there an agenda going on here? That's all I ask. Don't agree with me. Don't agree with anybody. Just look at the situation and ask yourself, who really loses here? Do I lose? Does the corporation lose? Does Nike care about the black man, or does Nike care about the black man's money?